Hi everyone, welcome to another Berlitz mini class. I'm Luis Chantry, and in this video I'm going to share with you some different ways to say thank you in English language. Knowing different ways to say thank you is important because it shows appreciation and gratitude in various situations. It can also help build stronger relationships with others and create a positive impression. Before we start, I'll give you some important tips for this class. So, when I say repeat, try to repeat as best as you can. Go back to the video, pause, compare. See if it looks similar, if it sounds similar, and try again. When I say now you go or it's your turn, I will believe that you are answering me and simulate the dialogue with you. Train, repeat, practice, try again, compare, listen to it again. Are you ready? Let's get started. Now let's start with the most common ways to say thank you in English. The first, you know this, is thank you, which is the most formal and polite form. So always smile and say thank you. Try to repeat, thank you. Another common form is thanks, which is a little more informal but still polite. Smile and say thanks, thanks. Now you go. And to be even more informal, we can say thanks a lot or thanks so much, which means I am very grateful. Now it's your turn. Thanks a lot. Let's go. Good job. Now, thanks so much. Great job. Great job. Now let's talk about some regional ways of saying thank you in English. In the USA, in the United States, for example, it's very common to say or to hear people say thanks a ton. A ton, which means thank you very much. Or thanks a bunch, bro, which means the same thing. Thanks a bunch. Now you go. Ton. Thanks a ton. Thanks a ton. Very nice, very nice. Very much. Let's go. Good job. A bunch now. Thanks a bunch. Hey, thanks a bunch. Great job. In England, the most common form of saying thanks, or the most common way of saying thanks, is to say cheers, which is like valeu in Portuguese. Let's hear it. Say it. Cheers, mate. Cheers. Hey, cheers. And in Australia, this one I learned today, it's common to hear ta or ta, mate, which is a very informal way of saying thank you. You want to be Australian? Try out ta or ta, mate. Now let's move on to the most creative ways to say thank you in English. A fun way to say, and this is funny because we don't hear that very often, much obliged, which is like an old expression, but it's still used in some informal situations. So let's hear it again, much obliged. Thank you, much obliged, much obliged. Now you try, go ahead, much obliged. Good job. Another creative way is to say, man, you're a lifesaver, which means você salvou minha vida. And it's a very expressive way of thanking someone for helping you in a difficult situation. It happens to say, man, you're a lifesaver. Try to repeat, you're a lifesaver. Try using these expressions regularly when you speak English. Every time you use one, reward yourself. Give yourself a chocolate, some soda. Try to impress your friend with much obliged. Say it to your teacher. He's going to look at you in a different way. Try it out. So what do you think of the different ways of saying thank you in English? Okay, I want you to tell me the ones you remember. Ton, thanks a ton. Bunch, thanks a bunch. In England, cheers, mate. In Australia, ta. And the very funny one, much obliged. Now you try to remember all of those and try saying all of those. I hope this video was useful for you and that you learned some new expressions to say thank you. Don't forget to like the video, to share the video, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Cheers!